Well, welcome. What a gorgeous day for this event. Matt, that music was wonderful. Enjoyed that thoroughly. I'm Vern. This is my good friend Ken beside me, North-Facing Folk. We've been involved in this since the day one, I believe. So it's definitely an event that is growing. Sorry that Monica couldn't be here this year, but there are lots of people out there enjoying the day. So we're going to play some tunes and with an emphasis on Canadian content. This is a Fred Neil song. Thank you very much. Ed, could I get a little bit more vocal in the monitor, please? This next song we're going to do is a lovely song written by Bill Morrissey. A song about old love, white lies, firewood, trees. This is called Birches. Oh, that's much better there, Ed. Thank you. Not sure what you did, but you just hit the magic button, so. 1, 2, 3, 4. They sat on each end of the couch, watched as the fire burned down so quiet. On a winter night, a house light hung for miles around. And he said, I think I'll fill the stove, it's getting time for bed. She looked up, I think I'll have some wine. About you, she asked. He declined. And Warren, she said, maybe just for tonight, let's fill the stove with birches. Watch as the fire burns bright. How long has it been? No, it's been quite a while. Pour yourself half a glass and stay with me a little while. Warren, he shook his head as if she'd made some kind of joke. Birches on a winter night, we'll fill the stove with oak. 'Cause oak will burn as long and hot as a July afternoon. Birch will burn itself out by the rising of the moon. You hate a cold house same as me, am I right or not? All right, that's true, she said, it was just a thought. And she said, Warren, you do look tired, maybe you should go to bed. I'll take care of the wood tonight. Oaky told her, Oak, she said. Listened to his footsteps as he climbed up the stairs, pulled her sweater on, set her wine glass on the chair. She walked down cellar to the wood box, it was cold as an ice chest, then climbed back up with 4 logs, each as white as a wedding dress. She filled the stove, poured her wine, and sat down on the floor. Curled her legs beneath her as a fire sprang to life once more. And it filled the room with its hungry light, cracked as it drew air. The shadows danced a jittery waltz like no one else was there. She stood up in the heat, she twirled around the room. The shadows, they saw nothing but a young girl on her honeymoon. She knew the time it would be short, soon the fire would start to fade. She thought of heat, thought of time, and called it an even trade. Oh, 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 Thanks very much. This next song is a nice little tune by Guy Clark. I lied about the All Can Con. We got a lot of American stuff in here today, so yeah. This is Ken's theme song, I think. So.
About never growing up.
About refusing to grow up, anyways. Yes. This lovely little song's called "The Cape," anyways. Well, hello there. How are you doing, Nikki? Okay, I got to get to work now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 years old with a flour sack cape tied all around his neck. He climbed up on the garage and he figured, what the heck? He screwed his courage up so tight that the whole thing came unwound. Got a running start, bless his heart, but he headed for the ground. He's one of those who knows that life is just a leap of faith. Spread your arms and hold your breath and always trust your cape. He's all grown up with a flour sack cape tied all around his dreams. He's full of piss and vinegar and he's busting at the seams. He licked his finger and checked the wind. It's gonna be do or die. He wasn't scared of nothing, boys. He was pretty sure he could fly. He's one of those who knows that life is just a leap of faith. Spread your arms and hold your breath, and always trust your cape. He's old and gray with a flower sack cape tied all around his neck. He's still jumping off the garage and probably will be till he's dead. All these years the people said that he's acting like a kid. He did not know that he could not fly, and so one day he did. He's one of those who knows that life is just a leap of faith. Spread your arms and hold your breath, and always trust your cape. He's one of those who knows that life is just a leap of faith. Spread your arms and hold your breath, and always trust your cape. Thank you. Just yesterday morning, let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans ain't made, put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down the song. I just can't remember who to send it to. Well, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down on me, Jesus? Gotta help me make a stand. Just gotta see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I just can't make it any other way. Well, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Walking my mind to an easy time, my back's towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. There's lots of time on the telephone line to talk about the things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. Well, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Thank you very much. I want to give a nod to Ed and his gang at the back here, hidden under that tent, looking after the sound. You're doing a great job, guys.
Yeah, make it sound good.
You're making us sound better than I am, yeah. No, I always appreciate that.
Yeah, I didn't have to do it today.
No, it's usually Ken's job, so. This next song's a lovely song called The Dutchman by Michael Peter Smith. I don't know. He wrote this song singing about old love and caretaking someone who had, it was called shell shock in those days. We now call it PTSD. It's become a bit of an anthem for caregivers and people whose partners are suffering from Alzheimer's too. But I think it's really just a song about the beauty of old love. It's The Dutchman. Dutchman's not the kind of man to keep his thumb damned in the dam that hold his dreams in. But that's a secret only Margaret knows. When Amsterdam is golden in the morning, Margaret brings him breakfast. She believes him. Thinks that tulips bloom beneath the snow. He's as mad as he can be, but Margaret only sees that sometimes he sees her unborn children in his eyes. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. And the windmills whirl the winter wind. She winds this muffler tighter, and they sit in the kitchen. Sometimes he thinks he's still in Rotterdam, and he watches tugboats down canals and calls out to them when he thinks he knows the captain. Till Margaret comes and takes him home again. Through the unforgiving streets that trip him, she holds his arm. Sometimes he thinks that he's alone and he calls her name. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. And the windmills whirl the winter wind. She winds his muffler tighter, and they sit in the kitchen. Some tea with whiskey keeps away the dew, and he sees her for a moment, calls her name. She makes his bed up singing some love song. He learned it when the tune was very new. He hums a line or two, they hum together in the night. Dutchman falls asleep, Margaret blows a candle out. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers Thank you. So I woke up yesterday morning with a cold. Thought, oh no.
But you're here anyways, toughen it out.
Toughed it out, yeah. Did a COVID test, not COVID, just a cold. It's so nice to be able to do this in person again. The last two virtual events where we did a little bit of recorded stuff, it's just not the same charm. So this next song we're going to do is a song called June Hymn, and I don't think it's too late in July to sing it, but it's a lovely song by the Decemberists, and I think it's a song about loving the day that you've been given. Here's a hymn to greet the day, heralding the summer's early sway, and all the bulbs all coming in to begin. Thrushes bleeding battle with the wrens disrupts my reverie again. I'm pagan clothing on the line, draining jasmine how to vine up the arbor to your door and more. Standing on the landings with the war you shouldered all the night before. Once upon it, yellow bonnets garland all the lawn. You were waking, day was breaking, a panoply of song. Summer comes to Springville, yeah. A birdie, a bobby in the trees, spreading its empire by degrees, and all the branches burst to bloom in the boom. Heaven sent this cardinal maroon to decorate our living room. Once upon it, the yellow bonnets garland all the lawn. You were waking, the day was breaking, a panoply of song. Summer comes to Springville, yeah. And years from now, when this soul life isn't ambling anymore, will I bring myself to ride? Oh, I gave my best to Springville, yeah. Once upon it, yellow bonnets garland all the lawn. You were waking, the day was breaking, a panoply of song. Summer comes to Springville, yeah. Summer comes to Springville, Thank you very much. I got to tell you, that little girl out there in the sundress and the white hat is about the nicest thing I've seen in a long time. What a sweetheart. Just brightens up our whole day, so. Yeah, isn't she cutie? Just loving the music and loving the day. That's yeah, definitely brings a lot of joy to my heart, so. This next song, gonna make Ken do some work because I insist he works at least once every show. So once a day, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, ooh, I need your love, babe. Yes, you know it's true. And I hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. I love you every day, girl. You're always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl, I'll love you all the time. Oh, hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, oh, 8 days a week. Love you, 8 days a week. It's not enough to show I care. Ooh, I need your love, babe. Guess you know it's true. I hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. Nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. Oh, 8 days a week. Love you. 8 days a week. It's not enough to show I care. I love you every day, girl. You're always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl, I'll love you all the time. Oh, hold me. Love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, 8 days a week, 8 days a week. Thanks very much. We got a couple more tunes to go before our time is up, so not entirely sure how much time we have, but I'm going to keep playing until someone pulls me off stage. This next song's a Stan Rogers song. The next few are all back to our Canadian content as normal.
A very pretty song.
Stan was known for writing songs about all across Canada, the wonderful land and the geography and the peoples that we all share. He also, oh, that's the wrong spot. Sorry about that, Ken.
You're trying to confuse me.
I was. But Stan also wrote a couple of absolutely beautiful love songs, and this is one of my personal favorites. I'll sing this song for Kathy. The earth shows its bones of wind-broken stone, and the sea and the sky are one. But I'm caught out of time, and my blood singed with wine. I'm running naked in the sun. There's a God in the trees, I'm weak in my knees, and the sky is a painful blue. And I'd like to look around, but honey, all I see is you. Summer city lights will soften the night till you think that the air is clear. Now I'm sitting with friends where 45 cents will buy another glass of beer. He's got something to say, but I'm so far away that I don't know who he's talking to. 'Cause you just walked in the door, and honey, all I see is you. just wanna hold you closer than I've ever held anyone before. Say you've been twice a wife and you're through with life. Oh, but honey, what the hell's it for? After 23 years, you think I could find a way to let you know somehow that I wanna see your smiling face 45 years from now. Learning the lights on stage every night. I've been reaching out to find a friend who knows all the words and sings, so she's heard and knows how all my stories end. Maybe after the show she'll ask me to go home for a drink or two, and a smile lights her eyes, but honey, all I see is you. Just wanna hold you closer than I've ever held anyone before. Say you've been twice a wife and you're through with life. Oh, but honey, what the hell's it for? After 23 years, you think I could find a way to let you know somehow that I wanna see your smiling face 45 years from now. From now. Just wanna hold you closer than I've ever held anyone before. Say you've been twice a wife and you're through with life. Oh, but honey, what the hell's it for? After 23 years, you think I could find a way to let you know somehow that I wanna see your smiling face 45 years from now. Thank you very much. This next song, wrote to the East Coast for this next song. I have no idea who wrote this song, but I sure do love playing it. It was Tradition wrote it. Yeah, Traditional wrote it. Traditional's written a lot of songs. It's the only song I've ever had my dear wife to sing with me. Well, the sun was sinking down in the west. The birds are singing on every tree. All nature seems to be at rest. Still there was no rest for me. Fare thee well, Nova Scotia, your sea-bound coast. May your mountains dark and drear high be. For when I am far away in that briny ocean toss, you ever heave a sigh and a wish for me. Well, I grieve to leave my native lands. I grieve to leave my comrades all, and my aged loving parents whom I hold so dear, and the bonny, bonny lass that I do adore. Fare thee well, Nova Scotia, your sea-bound coast. May your mountains dark and drear high be. For when I am far away in that briny ocean toss, you ever heave a sigh and a wish for me. And the drums they beat and the wars do alarm. The captain calls, I must obey. So farewell, farewell to Nova Scotia's charms. It's early in the morning when I'm far away. Fare thee well, Nova Scotia, your sea-bound coast. May your mountains dark and drear high be. For when I am far away in that briny ocean toss, you sigh and a wish for me. No, 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 no. And I have 3 brothers, and they are resting. Their arms are folded upon their breasts. But a poor weary sailor, the likes of me, I'll be tossed and forgotten on the deep blue sea. Fairly well know the Scotia, your sea-bound coast. May your mountains dark and drear high be. For when I am far away in that briny ocean tide, you ever heave a sigh and wish for me? Will you ever heave a sigh and a wish for me? Thanks very much. We're going to finish up with another little bit of classic Canadiana.
Much more Canadian than this.
If the itinerary wants us to play more songs, we can definitely play more songs, but one more song? Okay.
Yeah, Jason's ready to come up.
So when I calculated the math on my set list, it was just clearly perfect, yes.
What happened there?
I don't know, I usually get it way wrong, you know. They say one more song and I play the Canadian Railroad trilogy or something, so.
Jen's going to kick us off, though.
This song was an anthem for a lot of people in my generation, as we all left for Alberta to find our fortunes. And oddly enough, 30 years later, my own son does the same thing. So.
Playing for nothing.
Yeah. But it's a wonderful piece of Canadian content. Once again, I'm Vern. This is Ken beside me. We're the heart of North-Facing folk. Thanks to the Near North Palliative Care Network for having us help share this day with you again. We've always appreciated it. There's lots more coming on, including the wonderful Jason Brock.
Yeah, stick around for that.
Big band to make lots of noise behind us later on. I've heard they're pretty good, so looking forward to that. And of course, the Butterflies themselves. So that's a beautiful thing. If you haven't seen it yet yourselves, it's a very beautiful thing. We're going to finish up with 4 Strong Winds. 4 strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. But our good times are all gone, and I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. Think I'll go down to Alberta, weather's good there in the fall. Got some friends that I can go to working for. Still I wish you'd change your mind if I asked you one more time. We've been through that 100 times or more. 4 strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. But our good times are all gone, and I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. if I get there before the snow flies, and if things are doing good, you could meet me if I sent you down the fair. But by then it would be winter, not much for you to do, and those winds sure blow cold way out there. Sing with me now. For strong winds I'd blow lonely, 7 seas I'd run high, all those things I don't change, come what may. But our good times are all gone, and I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. For strong winds. Thank you very much. We're going to make room for the next part of the day.